Hello, my name is Gary Strickland. Welcome to today's Daily Devotional. An inescapable fact of life is that we are all aging. Each moment that passes means that we are growing older. And it's a cruel irony that oftentimes young people cannot wait to grow older, and older people oftentimes want to be younger again. Many people do everything they can not to age, to stay or to look young by using anti-aging creams or lotions, or even engaging in cosmetic surgery to cover up the evidence of growing older. And while there's nothing wrong with wanting to look one's best and to stay fit, we cannot escape the reality that aging is a progressive condition. As we grow older, we may question our usefulness and purpose for living. Perhaps the words of Psalm 71 verse 9 capture the dilemma of graduating into the senior years. The psalmist pleads with God as he writes, "Do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone." There is a sense in which the psalmist wonders about his value to God and humanity now that he is growing older. He even wonders if God cares about people that are older. He asks God not to forget him in his old age, nor to leave him alone without God's presence. It is true that growing older presents us with certain physical limitations that we probably did not endure when we were younger. But our usefulness is not diminished simply because we grow older. Older adults still have value to God and to others. Let me suggest 2 ways in which older adults can make a unique contribution. First, leave a legacy. The journey of growing older can bring a certain measure of mature judgment and wisdom. The Old Testament character of Job proclaims in the 12th chapter of the book that bears his name, "Is not wisdom found among the aged? Does not long life bring understanding?" While growing older does not mean we automatically grow wiser, it does offer the opportunity to develop perspective and discernment. In addition, I have observed that older adults that continue to learn and discover new knowledge are usually joyful people with a profound sense of purpose, and these same people love to share what they have learned with others. What are some of the important things that you can pass on to younger generations? Are there some life skills that you could teach to young people? What wisdom for living could you pass on to others? And what new discoveries do you want to make that you can then offer to others? Leave a legacy. Second, make a continuing contribution to the world. In addition to leaving a legacy of knowledge and wisdom, there are numerous ways in which you can make a contribution to the world around you. My grandfather served as a minister for over 60 years. And I recall that in his later years, he often quoted a proverb that went something like this: "I want to continue to work until my work is done." And for him, that work was a part of his life until the day he died. He found profound joy in serving others. Looking back at Psalm 71 again, we see where the psalmist discovers joy and purpose in life by serving God and others when he writes, "I will come and proclaim your mighty acts, O sovereign Lord. I will proclaim your righteousness, yours alone. Since my youth, O God, you have taught me, and to this day I declare your marvelous deeds. Even when I am old and gray, do not forsake me, O God, till I declare your power to the next generation, your might to all who are to come." Let me close by sharing with you the story of a woman named Grace. When I met Grace, she was in her 7th decade of life and struggled with significant sight and hearing loss that was growing more advanced with each passing year. Because of her disability, she was withdrawing into a world of isolation and despair. She felt that her useful days were past. However, in spite of her growing limitations, she still wanted to make a contribution to others and thereby find fulfillment. Grace discovered that with help, she could still write notes of encouragement, and with the aid of an amplifier on her telephone, she was able to place phone calls to people in need. So we supplied Grace with a list of people who were going through difficult times, and she began to write cards and make phone calls to cheer others up. And guess what? In the process, Grace rediscovered a sense of purpose and found joy in life once again. Who do you know that you could help today? What legacy of knowledge and wisdom could you pass on to future generations? I believe that as you continue to serve God and others, you will find fulfillment and joy in life. From Sioux Seminary, this is Gary Strickland with today's Daily Devotional. May God grant you a great day.